DAVIAN Bryan abducted, threatened to kill, and raped 3 girls in separate incidents in St. Thomas between August and October of 2021. 2 of the victims were each raped multiple times within a 72-hour span. The horrific details of Bryan's reign of terror were outlined in a release by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions after the serial rapist was sentenced to 23 years imprisonment for his crimes in the St. Thomas Parish Court on Wednesday. Bryan had pleaded guilty to 12 counts of rape, grievous sexual assault, and forcible abduction in court last Thursday. The charges comprised a litany of offenses: 5 counts of rape, 3 counts of forcible abduction, 3 counts of indecent assault, and 1 count of grievous sexual assault. The parish judge ordered that he should serve 16 years before being eligible for parole. An order was also issued for his name to be entered into the sex offender registry. There were 3 separate allegations involving 3 female child complainants who were allegedly kidnapped and sexually assaulted in the parish of St. Thomas. Bryan's reign of terror began on August 11, 2021, with his first victim, a 16-year-old who he ambushed while she was bathing in the river. The allegations are that Bryan pounced on her while she was having a bath. He held her by the neck and forced her to a clearing under some chocolate trees, where he sexually assaulted her. The minor said that Bryan threatened to kill her if she made a sound. While she was lying on the ground, she was able to see the accused man's face and realized that it was the same man whom she always spotted going to the river with the young boys to catch fish. When he was finished, he let her go. In October of 2021, the 16-year-old reportedly saw Bryan in the community drinking at a bar. She spoke to a friend and learned that he went by the alias Black Up. She also went on social media and saw his picture and found out his name. Later in October of 2021, Bryan used a similar modus operandi of threatening to kill his victim if she screamed as he terrorized Bath in St. Thomas, raping 2 girls in a span of 3 days. The first victim was a 9-year-old girl. The allegations are that on Thursday, October 14, the minor and her sister were at home playing music when she decided to visit her aunt's house, who lived in the community. She left, and while walking towards her aunt's house, a man whom she had never seen before walked up to her, held her by the throat, and threatened to kill her if she screamed. He then led her to a path to the river to a place where there were only stones, grass, and bushes. He then sexually assaulted her, and when he was finished, he forced her to walk with him into the bushes, where he took her to a place with a sponge to sleep. During the night, he woke her up again and sexually assaulted her. It is further alleged that on the morning of Friday, October 15, 2021, the accused woke her up and they spent the day in the bushes until night. On Saturday, October 16, 2021, he reportedly sexually assaulted her again. Then afterwards, he left her alone to get water. It was then she was rescued by an elderly man and her neighbor who took her to the Princess Margaret Hospital, where she was medically examined. Bryan sexually assaulted the third victim, a 13-year-old female, on October 16, 2021, just 2 days after the attack on the 9-year-old girl. The 13-year-old was reportedly outside her home walking towards the pig pen to feed the pigs when she felt someone grab her right hand from behind. She felt scared and shouted. By this time, the man was in front of her, and he used his other hand to cover her mouth. She saw the man's face, and he threatened to kill her if she screamed. He then reportedly forced her to walk with him until they came to Fountain Road, Bath, where they slept in the bushes that night. On Sunday, October 17, 2021, they continued walking until they reached a big tree, where he pushed her on the ground to lie down and sexually assaulted her. When he was finished, they continued walking until night when they stopped to sleep. On October 18, 2021, when Bryan and the girl woke up, they continued to walk until they got to a place along the river where the trees formed a canopy. They went to a waterfall where the complainant said she saw her uncle and another man coming towards them. She called out for help and the accused ran off. She was taken to the Princess Margaret Hospital where she was medically examined. Bryan was arrested during an operation on March 23, 2022 in Durham District, Portland. He was later charged by the St. Thomas Police in April in relation to the rape of the 3 girls in the parish, who pointed out the accused at separate identification parades.
Teach them! Hey, yo, hello! Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here. Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Like the video before you go. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. And remember to share the video with your friends and family. And browse the channel for more quality content. Until next time, walk good, my friends.
Teach them!